Hey guys, it's me Spencer from the Office of International Student Services, and today we're going to talk about the Mid-Autumn Festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival, or 中秋节, is a Chinese and East Asian festival which celebrates the fall harvest with traditions of family reunion, eating special pastries called mooncakes, and admiring the moon. Another name for the Mid-Autumn Festival is the Moon Festival, and it is considered one of China's big three traditional holidays, along with the Spring Festival and the Dragon Boat Festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival falls on the 15th day of the 8th month of the Chinese lunar calendar, and is celebrated in China and Vietnam, with variations also existing in Korea and Japan. Now let's talk about the origins of the Mid-Autumn Festival and some legends associated with it. Chinese records of celebrations of the fall harvest go back to the Shang dynasty nearly 3,000 years ago, but it wasn't until the Tang dynasty that the Mid-Autumn Festival became a popular celebration fixed on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. The Chinese lunar calendar synchronizes with the cycles of the moon, and this date was chosen as it falls in line with a bright full moon in the night sky. In the Gregorian calendar, the Mid-Autumn Festival falls somewhere between mid-September and early October. There are three legends associated with the Mid-Autumn Festival. The first we're going to discuss is the legend of Chang'e, or the goddess of the moon. A long time ago, there was an archer by the name of Yi. In those times, there were 10 suns in the sky which scorched the earth and caused much hardship for humanity. Thus, the archer Yi shot down with his bow and arrow 9 of the suns, leaving one in the sky, and was rewarded with an elixir of immortality. He did not consume this elixir straight away, but let his wife Chang'e keep it with her, as he did not want to gain immortality without his beloved wife. However, one day, while Yi went out hunting, his apprentice Feng Meng broke into his house and tried to force Chang'e to give him the elixir. She refused, and to prevent him from getting it, drank it. Chang'e then flew upward, toward the heavens, choosing the moon as her residence, as she loved her husband and hoped to live nearby him. Yi discovered what had transpired and felt sad, so he displayed the fruits and cakes that Chang'e had liked and gave sacrifices to her. The second legend states that Chang'e now lives on the moon with a companion rabbit made of jade. This jade rabbit uses a mortar and pestle to pound the elixir of life, which Chang'e consumes. The third legend states that third legend tells the story of a man named Wu Gang who lives on the moon forever as a punishment. On the moon, Wu Gang labors intensively, chopping a self-healing tree known as the osmanthus tree for all eternity. Osmanthus trees produce fragrant white flowers which blossom in the fall time and have thus been used to make an osmanthus wine drank during the Mid-Autumn Festival. Obviously, from these legends, there seems to be a great importance placed on the full moon. This is because the roundness of the full moon represents the union and completeness of the family. During the Mid-Autumn Festival, it is customary for individuals to return to their hometown and eat a big meal with their families. For those who cannot return home, they can gaze and admire the moon, as it reminds us of our families. The moon is thus a symbol of reunion, harmony, and luck. Now let's talk about those yummy mooncakes. Mooncakes are a traditional pastry taking the form of small, dense, round cakes. They are filled with a paste made of red beans or lotus seeds and may contain egg yolks. The egg yolks, as well as the round shape of the cake itself, are meant to represent the roundness and completeness of the full moon. The tradition of the mooncake finds its origins as a sacrifice to the moon goddess and goes back to the legend of Chang'e. However, today, mooncakes are commonly given as gifts between friends and relatives. The perfect drinks to go with mooncakes are tea or osmanthus wine. The Guinness World Record for the heaviest mooncake is 2,496 kilograms. Personally, I love mooncakes. When I was in high school, I used to have this one friend who used to always give me mooncakes for the Mid-Autumn Festival, and I still remember those wonderful gestures of friendship. Outside of China, the Mid-Autumn Festival is also celebrated with some variation in Vietnam, Korea, and Japan. In Vietnam, the festival is known as Tết Trung Thu and is mainly celebrated with a lion dance and the displaying of bright lanterns. The lanterns of Tết Trung Thu come in many different shapes such as circles, carp fish, boats, and a 5-point star shape. In Korea, the Mid-Autumn Festival is called Chuseok, and little rice cakes shaped like the moon, called Songpyeon, are a signature food. In Japan, the festival goes by the name of Tsukimi, where people celebrate the beauty of the moon. Thank you so much for your attention throughout this video. I wish you a happy Mid-Autumn Festival and good luck on your quiz. 中秋节快乐!